the most popular dating site of this month for singles and personals. Check out the link in description box below.
Perth man who ripped head off Kevin the kookaburra is fined $2,500. A Perth man who ripped the head off a kookaburra after it stole a chip off his plate at a pub has been fined $2,500. Customers and children at Parkerville Tavern were left horrified last month after witnessing Daniel Welfare decapitate Kevin, a cheeky kookaburra known to locals for stealing food. Mr. Welfare, from Gidgegannup, was hit with the maximum penalty for unlawful take of fauna on Friday. It marks the first time a person is fined the maximum amount since new laws went into effect in January. His lawyer described the bird as a menace to public safety. At the time, witnesses claimed Welfare grabbed the bird when it swooped down, smashed it against his plate, and then ripped its head off. He then threw it under the table and carried on with his dinner like nothing happened, Tania Scheulin told 9 News. A social media comment widely shared online said children were sitting at the next table and added Kevin made a sound that can never be forgotten. The RSPCA Western Australia is still investigating the incident. Once the circumstances of the incident are fully investigated, the case will be assessed, as with all other animal cruelty investigations, in accordance with RSPCA Washington's compliance, enforcement and prosecution policy, they said in a statement last month. As this is an ongoing investigation, RSPCA Washington will not comment further with respect to the details of this case. The suspect's lawyer had told 9 News his client left the country after a barrage of death and rape threats over the kookaburra's death. Welfare's lawyer issued restraining orders against 2 women he claimed were part of an online vigilante campaign against his client. He refused to say whether his client was admitting to or denying his involvement in the animal's death, but said the bird was dangerous and had attacked patrons at the pub. He also said it was important to note his client was a bushy, and kookaburras are considered invasive in Washington. This particular bird I have reports about. It has attacked children. It's injured the faces of children. This bird is or was a dangerous nuisance animal, and a Parkerville Tavern should have done something to deal with it, he said. I noticed the police commissioner, with the police minister at his side, called a press conference, saying they are going to prosecute my client over the demise of a pest, a harmful nuisance bird, he said. The incident came after the RSPCA said the man could escape prosecution because of a legal loophole. A spokeswoman for the charity said the organization had not given up possibly pursuing the man, but said the law was unclear. Agriculture and Food Minister Alana McTiernan vowed to examine legal avenues surrounding native wildlife protection, depending on the exact species, saying the man's actions were pretty disgusting, and everyone was rightly appalled. We are now checking with the department whether or not this can be characterized as an act of animal cruelty, she said at the time. Ms. McTiernan said if the case had exposed a legal loophole, it could lead to changes to the Animal Welfare Act, which was currently under review. Quite clearly we need a law that would stop that appalling behavior happening, she said. In a social media post that has since been deleted, the pub said they were in disbelief about the barbaric attack on one of nature's gifts.
The most popular dating site of this month for singles and personals. Check out the link in description box below.